100 Thieves versus KRU Esports, my friends, and it feels like forever since I watched Fracture.
And then they just dump utility.
Keznit on Neon. Asana on Neon. This will be fun. This will actually be crazy. It makes me happy to see Cryo on Chamber. EG! Do the same thing, please.
Keznit is so low, Doug.
Make us happy.
Lucio having to take a step back, play behind some of that utility as Xander playing behind the smoke. Holds the line, drops two.
Man, last time KRU got destroyed. I hope to see a better thing today.
A lot of the things that you do to cover that is you leave.
My friends, I'm finished eating here.
One of those open lanes, but
I will talk more in a moment, okay?
He's not going to get threatened, it doesn't look like, but he has no way out.
That was a fast trade from Zeno, seriously, because that could have gone really, really bad for KRU.
Yeah.
If he gets that pick and gets out, all of a sudden this is unwinnable for KRU, or at least it would feel like. Now they're able to set up in this post plant, and yeah, there's utility from the side of 100 Thieves. But Melzer picks up that operator. He's juggling back to that Vandal. Still a molly to play with, a flash from Zeno. That fault line might get back up too by the time 100 Thieves get on site.
You imagine the timing is close. And for 100 Thieves,
no smokes.
You kinda gotta speed up here. There's the molly off the tap. He's gonna buy a little bit of time here, waiting for the start. It's not there. There's the fault line you were looking for as well. EU has gone untouched by it. They're baiting into this. Tries to play anti, hits a filthy shot on the first, but Melzer's there to save the day and get KRU their first round.
Yeah, but it was costly. It was tough. I mean, you're trying to fight into the main pack of the defense of 100 Thieves, and when the trades are even in a round like that, which is 100 Thieves bonus, it doesn't. Yeah, that's fast.
Yep.
Doesn't really set yourself up. Wow, that could have been a collat in any other world, right?
I thought it was gonna be.
Unlucky, just an inch off.
Also, note here, we were talking about Boosty getting really close to having his ult online.
Right, if you see the pack of 100 Thieves somewhere, it's pretty obvious that the chamber's going to be at the opposite side of the map.
Right. Oh, hello, aggression. Oh, they're all stunned out, but the counter stun causes problems.
Down,
EU clean with it onto Keznit.
Right there.
That was the Neon ult, too. Now for what? Shy's investing his ult here. This is a 4v2. He's going to have to win out and find value out of this ult.
A little crazy. We wish you saved that for the following round. I mean, your economy's been looking good. Stuff hasn't really gotten out of hand for you too much. Wanting to clutch a 2v4 with an ult like that might come back to do some damage.
Yeah, you got me there.
That's tough. That's tough. And now with the spike being down, I mean, Shy's left alone. He has looked good so far in stopping some of that early aggression. I mean, he punished Asuna one time already, which is a lot more than what I feel like EG was able to do. But with him being found out right here and being so low HP, there's just no shot.
So what are you expecting for 100 Thieves on the other side of this? Do you think they're going to dial up more of these like early, fast?
Maybe a pivot somewhere else.
Oh.
A bait out of an ult. Oh, but it separates everybody.
Yeah. Oh, they're going to flood out onto the site.
Oh, no.
I thought they might just freeze on the other side of Dish, but instead they try to funnel out, and they funnel out into 100 Thieves.
Okay, folks now. Oh my god,
half-out approach.
I lost the round already.
Miracle here, taking out Cryo.
Okay, but now I can focus.
Oh, he's been
I was so hungry, bro.
More than once. Already.
To be fair, I'm always hungry.
Enough to take that beat.
Okay, my friends, now it's all good.
Simplifying it a bit, but you're absolutely right.
Let's enjoy the game.
Oh, this Brimall.
Speed up towards B here. There's the Brimall that you were looking for.
Oh, Zenit is taken out.
I gave food for dinner, man, but she always, instead of eating, she started playing with the food, and sometimes she lost the food, bro. I don't understand, you get to do the same thing?
Right now, and they just overwhelm the B site completely. Now they're able to set up in this post plant. They've been doing a really good job of avoiding this Cryo Cells operator.
I mean, and even with all the success that they've had this round, in case things do get a little hairy, you've got Adverso's ult. You've
big
got Melzer's
round here for KRU, man.
I mean, this round is done. Opportunity at it. The drone will tag him.
Tail missile's too late, though.
Yeah, they're just a little too late. He picked it back into this. I thought he was going to land a shot on it.
Man, Cryo in the last game.
But he does
What
fall
a
anyway.
pleasure to watch him, man. And Booster, too. Booster was on fire.
Forced to fight, forced to swing. And dies because of it. Meanwhile, the Vice Wall on the bottom side of the map has made things awkward, and it's made things disjointed for the defense.
Okay, Mazin, we're one tender.
This fight onto Shy is big.
I jinx Booster.
And winning that out is insane. He gets
KRU looking like KRU today, man.
We said he's going to have to be the difference maker. He's going to have to deal with this aggression from the defensive 100.
They like this map.
He's been doing that very well. He's been weathering that storm so good.
I have some memories, man, from Cryo on this map, you know, like some very old memories.
I mean, nothing 100 Thieves can do in this. It's a 4v2.
I think they finished fourth place on the champions, that they did a beautiful run.
With Cryo,
And I remember some games from that tournament here on Fracture were amazing.
Have to save.
Adiós, gotta save. Para mí, amigos de toda la Latinoamérica, yo pienso que no hablas español. Hablo sí, mucho, mucho, ¿por qué no? Ah, ¿qué pasa? ¿Qué pasa, hermano? Sí, fluente, muy fluente, ¿no?
And it's gonna tag him, do a little bit of damage.
I can't understand Spanish really well, man. But when I try to speak, my mind kind of gets stuck.
To continue to push through this fight, but don't really have much to fight back with. Still through all of that.
I think there was
They get to a 3v2.
a time I was in Ilha do Mel.
A fight towards A
It's a beach here in Brazil. And I met a guy from Chile.
He didn't hear him. He certainly just
And I was talking, you know, but every time I tried to talk with him, I was speaking English, bro.
I mean, you don't have smokes, and you know that Cryo could be anywhere in this drop area. And with this free B site being accumulated,
Same thing happened in Uruguay once.
Cryo's gonna have to 1v3.
It's hard, bro. It's hard.
And there's still a vice wall. It's going to give so much info to Crew. They're going to be able to set up this post plant however they want. They can play ones. They can play together. But I kind of like this. That's not...
Can Cryo do it? 1v2 situation? Mazini still has rolling thunder, bro. Good luck, buddy.
Do Crew read into this, though?
Yeah, I was going to say, even with that...
Looking good, Crew. Looking good.
Just in play here.
1 minute on the clock.
Off your feet!
The rolling thunder through. They're going to try to flood out behind it. The stun to delay Keznit. So one half of the crunch is dealt with. And once again, getting invested.
Oh,
big one, Cryo.
Out on the lurk, so it has to be a speed up.
Bro, they're whiffing. They're
It has to
whiffing.
be a commitment. And Asuda took so much control in Dish with that tail ultimate being used.
Took a lot of damage.
Okay.
Still lands the shots on the Keznit, gets the kill. Meanwhile, Adverso.
What was that? Close your eyes, kids. You don't want to see that.
Through smokes,
Yeah, what can he do?
wrong.
Yeah, what can he do right now? Huh?
Runs over. Runs over.
Be able to win this, surely. Oh,
Bro, close your eyes, guys. I'm getting worse just by watching
he's
this.
getting flanked. I mean, if he takes out Cryo on this flank,
It's still a 1v2 that you have to face the side for with 15 seconds left. You
¿Qué
could
pasa, hermanos?
that this is possible.
he's doing it.
I refuse.
Oh man, on the lurk. So it's been pretty even. It's been a battle back and forth so far. It's some
Last round of the
both
half.
sides.
Boost with rolling thunder now, my
Both
friends.
teams sitting at 3-1. One
Close game, man. The way we like it.
stronger than the other coming into it, but these are both teams that are looking to test their form heading into playoffs. And remember, seeding is
Still waiting for Shy now.
particularly for Crew. We're talking about a swing from first to fourth. Heavy lean towards B.
Yeah, and remind me, if you get first seed, you only would need to win one game.
Keznit
Yeah, man, these teams are fighting to get seed 1, but they need to have a big run differential, I think, because Sun
Get the first, switches on to the second too.
is also
And now
fighting
the
for
Rolling
that.
Thunder. Spike still not out of heaven.
So every round matters.
Old spotting too. Oh, there's so many layers behind this as well. The flash, the dash. It's so clean. Shy 1v3.
Ah, that's karma, bitch.
Double up here though. This is gonna be.
I like it. I like it.
He still has
It's Seba. It's Seba.
Spike, he might be able to get out. I think it's too late now.
I made my day better. No, okay. Asana, you deserve that one, bro. You know that.
Miracle shot. Oh, his movement's so good
30
though.
seconds
Dropping
left.
down, waiting for the bait.
Oh, he can win. He can win.
They give him his ones. They give him his ones, but EU.
Bro, they asked to lose. They asked to lose. That was so close, man. Holy shit.
I can't believe they gave him the ones like that. There's a
Oh
real
my
world
God,
in
bro, they
which
asked
Shy
to lose,
all
but
players
they
hits
couldn't
that.
hit the
He's clutch
shot.
king. Trying to run a player like that down. I mean, it
What
works
is
in
it
your favor
typing?
this time, but
Strats?
that is surely not the consistent play. Xander did a lot on this defensive side, anchoring this B site. And yeah, he got punished some of the time, but the fact that he was relentless, the fact that he never gave up and still stood in there strong, getting kills on the
Ay, he dropped his head, bro. Holy shit.
But Crew, last time they played defense Fracture, I mean, they got 11-1 by Loud.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
You see that crunch coming in, and it's all going to be on EU to hold the line.
Yeah, but that loud was looking clean. Then Alpha, but
Only one spot.
I don't know what
Heard a little
happened.
bit more gunfire. So yeah, he's going to give that space up. Meanwhile, Shy on the other
The
side of the
Brazilian
smoke.
fans say the STK
Cleaning him up,
happened
and as the cover
when they were
dissipates,
winning. He was in Brazil. When he moved to LA, they started losing. That's what they say. That's what they say.
Into this.
Of course, not that.
Connecting on anything. I don't know how Xander gets away with that. Keznit back sight. Melser close by. The tap has started. Keznit's gotten it halfway. He's going to stick it. There's really nothing to keep him back off of it. He takes it the entire way to get the pistol for Crew.
That reaction from Hunter Thieves, it makes sense to want to get proactive because there's so many players from Dish.
That wasn't that, folks. Actually,
they went a little too far. That was it. You didn't have any utility. You didn't have any eyes on the actual spike itself. And to be able to stick the spike like this for Crew, I mean, you basically just gifted them around.
Yeah, man. Sucks to lose around like this. Vamos, vamos.
The Salvers will use it at the beginning, but note Mazzino hasn't used his yet, so that they can find the second player. And there it is. Some of that utility.
Yeah, they're in trouble. They're in trouble.
The swing out from Keznit, it's insane.
That was insane. That was insane.
Gorgeous crunch, main.
Taking a
Thieves, if you lose this round, you are in big trouble. Not just because you might lose this map, but because the next one is Icebox. And they got the god of Icebox, by the way. Get ready to face the harbor, bro. Get ready to face a Mazzino there.
Going underpass. They're leaving Adverso here alone, holding that B main. They're so confident that everybody from Hunter Thieves is on site already.
Shy's gonna try to get up here as Busio commits getting the plant down. Oh, yeah, that guy's still good. EU and Busio, the two left, to try to keep back this.
Actually, I saw Shy once jumping ropes, man. That guy is insane, bro.
Well,
okay, he's so good, bro.
Even a 2v4 like that, even if
and
you
you,
do everything right, there's something that's left.
what are you doing? You gotta save this, buddy. You know that. I wanna see that Keznit shot.
You think about, oftentimes it's the.
Oh, nice replay, guys. That was nice.
Right? If you kind of get a free kill, something like that, you don't feel bad investing it because it's regen util, but they stagger it, right? Stunned by a little bit of space. Do you scale up into heaven? You're at least gonna try. Asuna waiting on the other side. You mentioned some of the Vice utility. Has not really been problematic quite yet. Good. Hi, Melser. What the? Like, what?
Hey.
Melzer's
that was going to be beautiful, brother. Beautiful.
What an animal. He just stimmed out.
Yo, they were whiffing in the first half, but now they're on fire. Actually, it was the verse was whiffing. If I remember correctly. Beautiful, man. Beautiful round. Do you guys like this face-to-face thing?
That needs to bounce back after the loss against EG.
Yeah.
I want to see more trash talk.
A blip on their radar, whatever.
Bro, he almost got that one too.
This is what makes Crew so scary. This is why we think Crew.
Yeah, this is a scary team, bro. When they are failing, it's hard to stop, bro.
We talked about him.
They can beat anyone.
Just had a pop-off performance. 14.
When they are not, they can lose to anyone.
Without Keznit having to be the main carrier of the.
Asuna! I can do it too, bro. I can do it too.
Yeah, good setup this time.
Nice. Let's fucking vamos.
And now this B site is free, but Mazzino is still alive.
Hunter Thieves in a really good spot though, yeah, and it's
only Shy left.
That Crew might want to make an aggressive play here.
Okay.
Mazzino still has his wall, or his stun, excuse me.
Keznit still has an op.
Now used.
Oh, he's picking?
First line that they've been able to crossfire. They haven't really.
Oh my god.
Swinging into the flash, Asuna pops the ult. And now they.
Oh, Keznit, you are dead, bro.
For the attack.
That is so
smart.
Running it down onto actual site.
Is that in the way?
Crunched. Keznit falls, Mazzino.
Can you imagine? 1v2 Shy. How is double?
Kill out of him.
One away from his ult.
Shy left in a 1vx situation.
Hold your weapon.
Heard that little footstep. I think he did at the very last second.
Try to manipulate some rotation, try to
the way
some
Cryo
pressure.
opens his pixels, man.
He might just do it.
It's really clean, bro. Really clean.
Cryo though, still 3 towards B. They're not.
I don't think Cryo, once he decided to not play duels anymore, he would become an incredible sentinel, man. Incredible.
They're gonna have control of the site.
Cryo has a lot to
We're on the best in the world, man.
Will alleviate some of this. He's able to get one traded back though. Some work done. Still more to be found. The Rolling Thunder paving the way towards A. Traded right back though. And now the barrage of utility continues. The orbital strike from A.
25 seconds left.
Yeah, this staggered approach, this delay of all of these ults is really burning the clock. You're right.
We'll get the plant though, Asuna.
Asuna's got to do a lot. 1 kill found. Now they know where he is. Can he connect on another? Time running out. Off the swing. Busio trying to help him. A dink on a Keznit. Some time bought. On the other side of the fault line. Meanwhile, EEIU trying to deal with what's potentially coming in from spawn. Side by side, try to keep Crew back. The ult surely secures the situation.
Missile's stunned too.
Missile's out. Not gotten to half yet. Still has a stun. Not really at a good angle to use it. Switches to the primary weapon.
NT was tough for him, bro. Ay, ay, ay. Look at that.
Making his intention.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah. Wow.
I like that.
100 Thieves as a whole has been really impressive. Look at some of the early aggression towards the southern side of the map. Keznit in a really nice spot. Gets ahead of the smoke, spamming through. But what's the second layer behind this? They're just going to try to fight it, and Asuna faces it.
Just complete.
Asuna is crazy, bro.
Set up with a flash.
He wants more.
The third on site. Takes all that tower control.
Shame.
Of course.
Shy.
Yeah, one was not enough, my friends.
Not enough.
Pass on the flank.
Great answer back. You does get the jump spot onto Adverse, so there's not much you can do when you're stuck in the chamber trip.
And no money for Crow, my friends. Mazino?
Thieves just hold W.
Not afraid to save, buddy.
Balls are running down and shooting through the smoke. Maybe we could punish him ourselves. I mean, ends up getting 2 here. What is that?
Yeah. All right. I guess, and then stuff like that happens. Yeah.
Oh, I lost it. I lost it.
You know, all of a sudden.
Vamos on 3. 1, 2, 3. Vamos.
Vamos, caralho. Vamos.
Now, is it going to be the same idea? Is it going to be this layered approach where first you missile, then you
Asuna is down. Asuna is down. Bro, this is the kind of game I like to see, okay? Close games. Crazy shit is happening. Dying to utility. Parvy trays.
Swinging and fighting with reckless abandon.
Both kills.
It was a desperately needed one for the defensive side, and they have delivered.
Your team needs a miracle, man.
Just guessing right with A main control. EU in a 1v3 situation here. He does have a lot of time to work with.
He just doesn't really have any personnel to go work it with.
Can the Thieves beat Crew on Icebox?
He can isolate.
They can, bro. Anything is possible, you know? Like, in life, anything can happen. But I think it's tough, bro. It's tough. I would not like to go to the map needing to win against the god of Icebox, Mazino, bro.
But the way that Crew
I would prefer to avoid that. Okay? So, Thieves, better win this shit, bro.
It's, you imagine it won't be easy for him.
Okay, Crew. Showing discipline.
Mauser still has smokes online. He still has a molly.
Gotta play together. They have Asuna.
He can use
to pull
hands to
you crosshair.
Slide in.
No, I do think the conversation
30 seconds left.
Probably needs to turn toward. So if you're EU here,
do you save?
You're what, halfway to?
No, no, man.
Surely not.
Let's save, bro.
But you're halfway to your ult. And so I think any value can get out of it. I mean, think about this. He spikes, he gets a plant down, that's one ult pip, and then he dies without...
he didn't play it. He's cooked, bro. He's cooked. Ay, ay, ay. That's bad. So they can buy, they can buy, they can buy. That's not that bad. Round was over already.
Now is the perfect time to slow down.
Slow down.
Extend it.
No, Asuna has his ult, Xander has his ult as well. If you get a little bit of a knowledge on where the majority of the defense is, you're dumping that ult. Asuna with a massive kill. Now
they nerfed this shit, no? They nerfed this shit, no?
I mean, if you're in this situation, Xander dies, but you're
wait. 3v2.
You can convert, but a 3v2 still not out of the woodworks.
One enemy remaining.
That will help. But Verso's gotten it down to a 1v1. What is this? Can it?
80
HP Asuna. How much better off?
Bro, Thieves, you are trolling. GG at Verso. I told you, this man never whiffs in his life, bro. Never. Oh my god.
A few rounds back,
he hits when it matters, bro. When it's easy, he doesn't want to hit, you know?
100 Thieves
that kind of guy.
Jeez. And it's so important for Crew, right? Getting that first seed, you only need one.
Now it's Icebox, my friends. And that guy right there is the god of the map. Let's go, my friends. Mazino with the harbor.
What their plan is at the beginning of this round, you're going to spot a little bit of presence.
100 Thieves. Actually, the last time they beat who? Loud here on this map?
Everyone's already funneling all the way through.
With that incredible comeback?
It
was loud, right?
Need to clear him now.
Any time that a Verso buys is valuable, even if he's able to get one.
Yeah, I like that. I like that, Cryo.
Xander cleans it up. Now they can turn their attention back towards B.
And Keznit on Jet as well, bro. This will be legendary, my
friends. A little bit more time. Spike goes down too.
But it's in such an awkward spot. It's not planted for Snow, and we're taking Snow control right now. A lot is riding on Shy to get this lurk kill, but with Boostio taking out Keznit, it just makes it that much
Yo, Boost last time was on fire. I remember that.
Xander. And now they know there's a little bit on the other side. Again, Mazino dropping down, dropping Boostio with it.
Like Batman.
Mazino left in a 1v2.
Water rising.
He's been heralded as the king of ice spikes. Can he deliver here? One kill.
Ah, you jinx it. You jinx it. Okay, big piece for Thieves, man.
I feel like this is something that we saw G2 do really well as well. Jonah P pushing B every single round, understanding.
Ooh, Keznit.
But what can you
Keznit.
do when Keznit is...
Aye, when he gets on fire, bro.
Sheriff, but Cryo
It's hard to stop him.
gets the spike down.
Maybe Cryo can. Maybe. Cryo gets on fire too, bro.
Not
This
gonna get to use it this round because
is gonna melt Icebox. It's gonna melt this map.
Keznit with 3, and Shy drops this. Oh, Austin is.
Icebox will become inferno, bro.
One enemy remaining.
2-2. No money for the Thieves.
EU's the only one with a gun. They try to flush it. What? Oh, okay. Yep, that's.
Ai. Cruz Brasil, Cruz Brasil.
Shine Mazino.
Ai.
Vixen.
Man, we see so...
they've made.
Bro, yo, wait. Adverso.
Weapons have been upgraded.
Did he have the Hunter say before he died?
Mazino's gonna have to do this on his own. A 1v2. We saw him. In
Thieves,
this position
you fought
earlier.
well.
Wasn't able to convert it. Can he do it the second time around? EU's gotten the defuse to half.
And you won the round.
Cryo cleans it up.
Unbelievable, Crew. Unbelievable.
Entry from Xander was one of the most ridiculous things.
But that was insane by Xander, bro. How the fuck he got that kill? Sorry for the word. Sorry.
I want to see the POV of the other two because we missed those.
Oh my goodness, W observers. Yeah, they all dropped like flies on the actual site. You would think that
They got destroyed.
Complete advantage. Shader ults online for both sides.
Deploying drone.
Let's see what Adverso can do. Drone off the rip here.
Pops the ult, tags Asuna, who will fall, succumbing to the ult.
Nice tracking with that Hunter's Fury. Cryo's gonna have to compensate here.
My ult.
And he gets punished as well.
Nobody feels like a window was left there, a gap.
And no one holding that for him.
Yeah.
But still, man, big investments for the Thieves here in this round. And 5v3, they're not retaking this, bro. Are they? Are they
He
going?
has to, right against the Harbor comp. But it's
Maybe try to get a kill, punch someone. If this happens, they go.
Nothing is going your way. How do you get some confidence back in your favor to start hitting some of
Normally,
those
this is the kill that actually gives you false hope, bro. Because then you think, oh my god, we can do it, And then we go and lose all the
I'll give
weapons.
him that with some of the peaks.
That happens in
we've seen
CS and that happens in Valorant.
It's just got to start connecting, though.
Yeah.
But with the way that Crew have been approaching, it's so difficult. And now discipline in the post plant, playing off the shock darts. Wow, man, it's a difficult retake, but
Yeah.
way in.
Remaining.
Only one for one.
I told you, bro. I told you. Fall for that. It's like believing in Furia, bro. In 2025, you cannot do that.
Gotta have to save here too. Xander's still sticking around here though, and he's gonna have to face 4 players. Let's see how many 1v1s he can isolate. Oh, the
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. He gets the kill. He gets out. Oh my god.
Insane that he gets Adverso. Tries to
You almost got two.
Anything else? And so the pit now down.
Asuna has ult.
Can plant behind the cove. You imagine you're checking it there. Yeah, they have to.
Ay, get 2 players.
Attack 2
Go,
all the
go,
way
go,
out.
go. Asuna, Neon.
They have a little bit of help though.
Run them over.
Gone. Unchecked. 2 kills found.
I told you, be careful, be careful, be careful. Ah, bro, they are so broken now. What was this
He
round?
had to step up. He had to be the player that protected his teammates. That
Damn, bro, you all fall apart for the
Thieves
Thieves.
in B main. And 100 Thieves just line up for him.
I should if he gets the second one, bro. Oh, but they got lucky there with Chai.
Somebody should have been watching that, or maybe a little bit more control. Maybe instead of running.
Chai's so
for
good,
those
man.
2
So
kills with
good.
Thrash,
Oh,
clear out
that's nice.
Chai.
That's nice.
Yep. That's a good start. They've gotten a couple, but I don't know that it's going to be enough. Boosty 1v2. With the Sheriff's, gotten it down to 1v1. Took a little bit damage there. 89 HP. And it's Keznit on the other side with a Vandal. You've got to find a way to
But yo.
you just can't. Boostio never even got
Good
the
close.
fight onto Keznit.
Also very cool from Crew. A new look, a double lurk up tube.
That's interesting.
Really explored this at all.
No, this is the first time. Oh, but Asuna
Getting 2 into the round.
also always doing crazy stuff.
Mess. I
And
mean,
bro,
the spike is
we are
down.
still to see Asuna getting a kill on the ropes here. So this will happen. It's just a matter of
They
time.
haven't tested where this turret is. They've been mollying, the KJ has, towards mid, thinking that that's where the turret is. They finally find where it is, but now they know where the hit's coming from.
Still so difficult. 2v4 right now.
Here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, the the way that they played this, losing 2 at the hands of Asuna on A really set him back.
I wonder how Asuna got those picks as well. Maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
I don't know if he even saw anybody.
Maybe I spam.
We'll find out.
Probably I spam coming from Asuna.
Mazino using a cascade. That was the cue.
A 2v4 like this is, I mean, you put all of the hopes of the round in the hands of your playmakers, right? You just kind of cut them loose and, hey, you need to go get a pick, maybe even
30
2.
seconds left.
Mauser's crept in here, though.
But I think they know. Yeah, they knew, but it wasn't enough to get the kill.
Oh my goodness, Doug.
Melser's gotten 3.
It's happening.
All of a sudden, a 2v2. Spike's still not playing it. 15 seconds left.
Look at Asuna. He's on the flank. It's going to be all him right now.
A tap. Waiting on
10
the other
seconds
side
left.
of the smoke. He's tucked behind yellow. You're right. Asuna's got to get his timing, and that should secure it.
Spike down.
The spike
B.
hits the ground, and it's just Melser on the other side. He's not going to be able to frag his way out. It got scary there, but 100 Thieves get to 4.
It's so uncomfortable for Hunter.
Kills for Asuna.
4v2 like that, to drop 2 players, to create gaps based off of sound that you're doing. Maybe just hold. Don't make any audio cues for a crew to find a way back in. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, right. That's how that
Enemy
happened.
remaining.
Sure.
I mean, but if
6-4, my friends. And if you're wondering, that's Mama Mundi. Mama Mundi.
Out of the op in the face of a double wall comp. It doesn't look like it's going to get tested B. As crew once again knock on the door of A.
Love of my life. Love of my life. The most important person in my life. For sure. For sure.
And
Love your mother. Love your father. Love your family, okay?
every single round.
Yeah.
Respect them.
Go. Here's a shot at it.
Always, my friends. Always. Time is short in this life, my friends. We gotta,
Fire the
you know,
right there.
Yeah, I guess I just say
give all the value you can while they are still here with us. Because when they're not, bro,
Right.
Yeah.
That's just tough, man.
then
Very tough.
we will have a life of
So
regrets.
that's
Trust me.
They know that he might be holding the A line now.
Asuna has his ult. Lucio's gonna fall. I wonder if they're waiting for the Q to go. EU saves the day over his shoulder, the Guardian Angel. Keeping him alive, keeping the ult in play. Waiting for the pop, and now the Thrash unleashed. Mazino dead.
Enemy remaining.
And just like that, Shy's the last one standing. EU doesn't swing there to save Asuna. I don't know that they convert that round.
Yeah, the round's over. Yeah, Asuna dies, surely. And we saw a little bit of hesitation from the
30
rest of the members
seconds
of crew as well. Keznit being the one that kind of backs off, not trying to get that trade. Wait a second.
Shy?
1v2.
It's Shy in a 1v2.
Shy? Shy? Oh!
5
This
bullets.
strafe was beautiful. Got the spike.
Should be able to get the spike down.
He's got alarm.
Cryo, he's gonna keep it up. He's gonna keep it up.
You don't really have a choice
10
otherwise.
seconds left. Spike's down.
A 1v1 for Shy to save this round. 4 bullets left. Meanwhile, Cryo has slipped the net down in hell. Looking to creep.
Bro, Shy already won that.
Shy slipping.
Shy already won.
Opportunity to upgrade a weapon. In a situation like this. 2 ships in the night, assassination style.
I jinxed it.
Cryo saving the round for 100
That's my
Thieves.
bad, bro.
Yeah, look at
Yo.
his reaction as well.
My ultimate.
Yeah, if there's one man who can win that with an AWP, bro, it's definitely him,
Down
man.
to the wire. But
He's so
Cryo
calm, bro.
found
He's so
the only
good.
gap of the Killjoy utility that Shy had. But the round wins for 100 Thieves. It just feels like it should be more clean. There's something that's a little bit of a disconnect when they're up.
Bro, but Shy, that was so nice. Yo, his movement is so clean, bro.
They get it done.
You didn't expect that at all,
Nevertheless,
right?
stay into this.
It's always nice when you have the best player in the world on your team. It's always nice. Thank you for the pleasure.
That's beautiful, man. That's nice. That's a nice thing to hear, right?
Cryo as well.
Bro, that's lovely.
They're allowed.
Man, this is a big pistol, bro. This is a big pistol.
Let's see how they deal with the Dizzy of Asuna.
I'm not gonna lie.
Power in numbers, and there's a lot
I wanna
of
see a
that
third
here for
map.
the defense. Melson
My
takes
bike
both
might
of
think of the
these.
rise, but I want. Oh my god.
What a slaughter.
Massacred. And it
Yeah,
was so
Crow,
quiet,
they're thinking about my back.
Deadly.
that sounded weird, actually. No. That sounded weird.
Set up that default, the 1-3-1 approach.
Delete this part.
Wall, using Mazino's
But bro, they died so
east
fast.
side of the map to just have a read on where 100 Thieves are leaning on the pistol round.
One enemy
And now it's going to be an uphill battle.
Yo,
for 100
Thieves.
Bravo!
Good luck.
Not ready.
It's got to be tough to convert that on a pistol. But they're going to try the Dizzy up top, the Flood down low, and the kills for Crew. Decent damage done back from Cryo and Asuna, though. Weapons upgraded. 2v2 here. Cryo down to 35 HP. Keznit as a Marshall.
Marshall's so deadly though against no armor. You can use it to no scope. You can quick scope with it. He's creeping out.
Ay, ay, ay.
But in a retake?
What? What?
Forget about the Marshall. It's gonna be on the Ghost and it's gonna fall down
They're
to
solo.
Mizzino weak. Asuna not.
I told you, bro. I told you that was coming. I told you. Every game is this shit with this guy. They need to ban this guy, but they need to ban this guy actually.
Jumping, whether it's on a rope, sliding, doesn't matter what it is.
I told you it was coming. I had in the video, right? I told that, bro. I don't know if I had in the video actually.
At this time, yeah, less hesitant.
Every game, bro. Every game he does shit like
It's
this.
something that I think Hunter Thieves have a lot of success with. They just need to do it on gun rounds, not be afraid.
I got on the rope. Let me get on the rope.
He will have it next round, yeah. If he doesn't die. Or if he dies or gets a kill, excuse me.
Yeah, no, he's good. Boostio hears the rotations here too. Should be free. Oh, he makes sound though. He gets punished from one step.
Did he not hear the drop?
I think he did. I think it was just a mechanical error.
He just looked up on the swing mid.
Maybe it was that stuff he was doing with the keyboard on his lap earlier. Yeah, little taps.
Playing the bongos.
They're just getting a little crazy here though. What is going on right now?
Lots of guns. Time running low. Crew are gonna have to accelerate this. Really nice pick from Adverso. What?
Do they have it?
Do they have it? They have it. They have it. Bro.
What a throw.
100 Thieves think they're on Disneyland, bro. How did they lost that?
They had it. They had all the space.
They had everything and they lost the round. That's a troll. That's, I think,
misclick.
this is GG, bro.
Not even misclick.
Oh, good
It's a
spawn.
keyboard error from Boostio here, making a step for Adverso to train his crosshair in. But what is that fight from Xander? Just alone, all the way up front.
Bro, I thought you had a serious here,
Had
man.
it in the bag. And Crew just took it from
Boostio
him.
does seems a little bit off energy today, man. I don't know.
How do you bounce back from a round like that? If I'm Ziggs, I'm instantly on the other side.
And my friends, you wanna know something that is cool, that's amazing? Enable.com, check it out. They have 40,000 gaming products related. Okay, you can buy Valorant gift cards to give to yourself or for the person that you love, your best friend, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, I don't know, even for your mother.
To deal with this, but do you use it? Ooh.
You can buy Netflix subscriptions, you can buy YouTube premium subscription, and much, much more.
Now
So
the Thrash is out.
go check it out. Links are in the description.
Keep him safe for now. As they continue to push towards B. The spit pushing him back even further. Mizzino tries to hold the line, but Cryo up close. Xander getting in on it as well. Dueling Hunter's Furies. ZU tries to get the last laugh, not connecting. Meanwhile, Shy on the swing. Besting Cryo. Numbers away.
Thieves, you gotta secure this round.
Spike now down, Dart now through. This has been a little labored out from Crew. There's still so much to do.
Is this where it falls apart for Hunter Thieves again?
Xander
If they keep shooting like this, yes.
2v2.
Up for Cousin.
Still in the hands of Keznit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was weird, bro.
It wasn't good enough. Keznit's gonna have to.
Asuna.
Asuna.
Man,
Pays for it with his line.
Asuna
Hunter
is
Thieves
different,
gets
bro.
paid.
He's special.
Asuna and
Special.
Playing together, that little up-down, isolating those fights. Asuna is very, very sharp right now. Just deleting
Playing good. He's like Khalil in a sense, you know, like he has been on the same team forever.
From either side so far. Just
That's the only thing that I'm comparing, okay?
right now. He had a chance.
Not performances or anything like that.
Deposit, player being lurked up. These aggressive post plants from Hunter Thieves, it looks nice on the mini map, but when it comes down
And
to
for the
actual
fans, don't blame it on Khalil
punches,
too.
It gets a little
There's a lot of deep
dicey.
shit on that thing.
Xander getting caught
Management-wise,
multiple rounds in a row just alone.
and yeah.
No real help. Hunter Thieves going for that A default again, this time not having to worry about.
Khalil actually seems like a nice kid, man. Okay.
And that kill from Xander is
But it's time to go. It's time to go. Sorry.
And you saw Keznit was playing pretty far back. He was
Also, now you
playing
can stay, bro. You can stay.
And so he didn't even have the aggressive line, but they've taken all of the space mid, and they're continuing to creep forward. There's nothing
Okay.
to watch this.
Okay. Mazino,
might be
one away
turret
from Reckoning as well.
here, but you don't know that there's two members here.
Oh, it's so far up.
Oh my
They can hold
god.
all of
In
this,
boost
and now they know.
Okay, they know it's a
But
Phantom
he was dead
Abando.
for it.
Harbor ult used though. Hunter Thieves are speeding up into this Viper's pit.
They're going to try to layer more and more utility behind this. The Reckoning, the wall, the pit, everything there.
Cryo, it's so you, man. It's on you.
Knives. That wall is just so good.
And they can still afford
Look where Xander is.
back here because of Xander's positioning in B. He did clear out some of that mid. Another great call from Bustio's IGLing right now. And he's staying in here.
Big one, Busto. World champion.
Have to stay. Keznit.
I jinxed it.
They're leaving. I think they knew, given that they saw it was Bustio, they thought that it might just be him left to try to get a couple, and he was right.
Pit for Xander, man. Pit for Xander. Not gonna use it? Okay.
Now a counter pit, and that's gonna cause problems. You don't really have the utility to counter this. You kind of have to face check it. Johnson is dead. Pit's still up, though.
Aye.
That's the big problem. That's the one you have to solve.
Aye.
It's a shock's gonna provide.
What's happening here?
Damage.
No one dies? No one dies?
Xander
They were whiffing big time.
Melser 1v2.
Bro,
Again, trying to dance around the pit, but you just can't stand up on it.
was whiffing. Like, it was like a silver game. Without the respect to you, silver.
Risk to
You know what I mean? Bad teammates, bro.
Oh, Melzer just a little too scared to get in there. What an opening pick on a Shy. Shy just trying to re-clear some of that info. Maybe see if there's a KJ turret there.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was massive.
Hey, Xander! Good fucking... Good shot, boys.
Look at the contrast, bro.
Calms that. Drone for drone.
4 or 5 are here, and you're right, the drone is going to tag a lot. Cryo dashing forward, looking to take the fight. And what a shot out from Inverso.
Spike down A.
Xander looking to respond in kind. It's Asuna who lights up the kill feed. Remember, he had a really big round just a few moments ago. Waiting to settle, waiting to get the spike down. Bustio on the second attempt should succeed.
Spike planted.
They're going to try to swing behind this. Keznit, does he even know about the threat down in hell? He does.
And then they win around like this, man. Clean.
The lead back.
Now starting B, using that harbor wall all the way through, and now rotating over. It's going to be Killjoy out for Killjoy out here on the site.
Venn diagramming this side of the map.
He's trying to push this.
Yeah, looking for that little spot in between. One of them has been cleared, the defensive side. Meanwhile, the attacker found some value.
In Hunter's here for Adverso.
To stay alive, but it does not look like he will get challenged.
Otius for Mazino.
Is that going to get a tag?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Bro, we got Cryo too. That was big.
Verso getting value, but also the fill-in behind it was really nice out from KRU.
No money for 100 days. Yo.
Passion pit.
Nice words being used there, bro. Nice words being used there.
But it's your job. It's your role. You gotta relieve some of that pressure.
Aye. Monsters on the loose. Cryo. First blood. Good trade. 4v4.
Verso dealing a little bit of damage, staying alive. The Reckoning will push this off so much.
Okay, Xander getting space that on B.
Yeah.
Well, sir, playing safe as he should.
Space by himself. That allows for the pivot back towards this B side of the map. I'll see what kind of post plant we have though.
EU, Hunter Siri, Asuna.
Quietly made his way over B. He might play spoiler.
He's more.
Check him. Yes, it will. Spotting. So cooked.
Wait.
Oh no.
Wait, what?
Oh no.
Remake this shit. Remake this game. Remake this game.
Xander dies because of it.
Bustio trying to take things into his own hands. Now it's a 2v3. Another aggressive post plant.
What? Imagine they lose because of this. Imagine if they lose because of this.
He's gonna have to get all 3 by himself.
Bro, you're not going home today. We're not going home today. They need to remake this round, no?
Confused KRU are gonna walk away with the 2-0.
GG, bro.
and the number 1
GG.
seed heading into playoffs.
Oh, look at them. Wondering what fuck happened.
To make it to Toronto. Putting themselves in such a great spot.
I'll play Crow. Leave a like and subscribe. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Connect.
Remake it.
Unlucky, bro.
Aye, my friends. This time it's for 2G versus Sentinels. Can 2G take a map of Sun? Can 2G actually beat Sentinels? I don't know, my friends. We gotta wait and see. They are running double duelists, and my boy Zekan is on the neon.
There we go. Zekan is in. Oh, damn. got caught before he was able to TP out.
Zelsis is capitalizes.
Aye. Zelsis have a good game, bro.
And this guy's just full jumped in. Gobera. Gobera finds 3 kills.
That was insane, bro.
Another jumping kill from
The
Sentinels.
John QT jumping right-click classic is absolute madness. Still trying to fight back into sight, but he's down to 38 HP.
But they're gonna play together.
And they're still coming after.
Joe NT, bro, NT.
That round.
Gobera has looked real nice for 2G.
Agree, man. Gobera impressed me, man. I wasn't that familiar with him, but the guy is good, man. He's playing really well here on
Serious struggles.
VCT Americas.
He's
Starting
been
in
nice.
stage 1.
No, go back. Check the numbers. Can we get our stat team on the numbers for kickoff real quick? Can we get one of those little pop-ups that shows how many kills he was getting?
Gobera is the ultimate no.
I like the energy.
But there's a couple players in Link ready to contest.
Nice stun.
Oh my god.
Goodbye. How did he live through that? At least goes 1 for 1.
The right-clicking is just silly, and we're kind of using a lot of bullets. It's all right from LZ, but not too sure what the plan for Sentinels is going to be. Narrates in spawn while his teammates are dying on site.
I mean, not too bad. That was a good paranoia for John to play off. The narrate is actually catching that timing. It's doable. Hello?
It's a 2v2. No guns for
Bro,
Sentinels.
it's not a Brazilian game without losing 2 rounds, right?
Shocks a recon. If John gets 1 kill here, it would be so good. He does! The right-click classic for Sentinels. It's been it all day. Now in the 1v1, Shocks coming in.
Ayaska! Saving the day!
Barely sneak out of another round.
2 easy round wins for 2G.
Very easy, bro, very easy.
Textbook, in fact.
They didn't buy 5 rifles that round. They did.
Zen had a lot of
Asuka and Garo.
little
That would be
simple
interesting.
util moments, but a player was always ready to capitalize off them. That stun into the A link, right?
And I think this is the last time these guys play together, man, from 2G. Like the 5. Because Spike will play, bro.
Well done, all things considered.
And then in the next stage. And my boy, I gotta tell you, that kid is different, bro. You guys get ready. Because this team will be so much better.
I think they might even, with the Sova here, try to sell a fake towards C.
Time is getting very low. 30 seconds at the moment.
Oh, I didn't fully check. Zakan, never mistake. Never mistake, bro.
For sure, that's a free kill. But they should just push C now.
But
and it'll
now
be okay.
the time is too low. Now the C long
They're
player is
in trouble.
a problem, even if they don't have to run back into that space.
And 2G are going to recover another rifle.
Okay, they see aware of sound spin there.
He can get a nice
Waiting for CT, safe plant.
Team pressure make.
Gobera playing smart here, just punishing. I like that, GG. I like that.
This
Don't hit the shot though.
really is the round.
Beautiful. 1v2.
Wins it out. That's another gun for 2G.
Now the spike is still planted for back towards spawn, the defender spawn. 2G have to re-clear, but PXS again having a good timing. Not connecting on the shot gives Sentinels a chance.
Yeah, 1 by 1. 1 by 1, guys. 1 by 1. That's bad play.
Forced to use the ultimate.
That's bad at Valorant.
Goes flying back.
They were doing so well. And then it all fell apart.
Swing ready. On the side of Sentinels. Gobera faces the first, but can't get
Yeah, man.
And
The individual decisions, bro.
As the first
You guys.
2 rounds were for 2G.
What a round.
That was a big round, bro. That was a big round that could destroy the half of Sentinels.
Chair for that one.
I would be staying seated and saying.
But it's not a bad round, you know, like.
Because it was.
Very expensive for Sun, but they could have won, bro.
Forward through spawn and then wins this duel against PX.
They were doing so well, bro. So well. And then they start playing alone, you know what I mean?
Some good fights.
Oh, the guy was 1 HP too.
I'm standing up, but I have to do it elegantly.
I love this guy, bro.
Someone surely clears this angle, though.
They check, right?
Good timing.
Oh, that's good.
That's a free kill. Oscar gets out of there scot-free.
Sentinels struggling twice in a row to actually clear that space into A and losing their smokes as well.
I think
Speeding up into the site much harder.
PXS will be the player that they will replace.
Holding their space, not
But I felt like the team got better when this guy joined, man. Because he's so vocal.
Send it now.
He communicates so
Good
well.
opener for Zekin. Player Hallie's stunned. It's lovely on the.
That he's the kind of player that I think makes the other players play better, you know what I mean?
All three.
That was a beautifal relay bolt that connected.
And this
all the way
2v4
back
here
into Hell
is a
with
save
Duncan's
for
fault
2G,
line.
man. If
Gets
they
the
go, they're
majority of
trolling.
his fault on the side.
They're not trolling.
Gobera's in trouble again, yeah. Oh, this time he's good for it.
Nah, he's not in trouble this time. Not in trouble.
Sentinels now just have to make this hit happen through long, but the flood retake is already arrived. Gobera, again, blinded up.
Okay, man, that's good that he gets one more.
And now, it's still an advantage for 2G. as they still have players backside.
Oh, LZ, remember this time?
Just a 1-1.
Remember that time you were in this position, bro?
Silence, Wyatt.
Yeah, unfortunately.
There was a trip there.
A little slow to get around the default box, but can't really blame him. It was a very...
twltch.
A buff Daiso now, where it's going to suppress.
Fight in mid, gearing up for it. Silence walking down, but the rest of Sentinels are here. Re-peeking onto that angle, not so good. And LZ, yeah, he's sort of in that bunny position, but it doesn't look like Sentinels are going to walk into front B, instead trying to deal with all the Cypher util in garage.
I kind of appreciate, though, at least, you know, signs that they are.
I wondered if you go for a 50-50 against Zakan. It's the smartest decision.
This walkdown was
You can do it, bro.
Bang polices it from window, and he only gets one.
Yeah, because Sentinels weren't overcommitting into the C space, they're just trying to take a bit of garage control. They still had that window player, so nice 1-for-1 there. That leaves B very open, and
I understand. I respect you. Don't go fear to play against these players, and you shouldn't. You shouldn't respect them too much. But you should respect that they are good players. And there is decisions that you take that is smart, and there is decisions that you take that is not that smart. You know, like, you need to increase your percentage of winning every situation, man.
Try and find a pick, but
And 50-50s?
dangerous game.
I mean, yeah, that's
If it's 50-50, because it's Zakan, you know what I mean? I don't think that's good,
I
man.
think they're going to get their opportunity.
When you lose a player so early in the round, especially on this map, you put your team in a terrible place, man. After Pacific Games today,
Been gentle today. This is a quick fight on A, though.
I managed to get some sleep,
Dismantles them.
walking my dog in the park.
But Sentinels, oh my god, Bang is just looking.
Bang is frying them, bro.
He's a madman.
I chose peace, he chose violence today, bro.
Somehow taking.
And this is a safe fight for 2G, dude. Round is over.
Center execing the site so quickly, Bang doesn't even have time to smoke, but it doesn't matter.
5v4 situation here for Sentinel, man. And remember, this is a very important game for them, for seeding, okay?
Out one player, attacking Hunter's Fury, used towards spawn, and it's Bang to open up the round. 2G need to get into the site quickly.
Bro, 2G is getting destroyed now, man. They're not even playing the game. And then, bro, the thing that pisses me off is that we go and watch the players, not just from 2G, and they say, we lost because of details. Bro, when you lose by fundamentals and basic stuff, this is not details, bro. Sometimes you miss the shot and you lose a round because of that. That's details. Fundamentals and basic stuff, that is not details for me, bro. I'm sorry.
That was
To be fair, Sentinels is a better team, bro. Like, these guys are massive winners. They are, you know, like, the thing is, man, when you do mistakes against a great team like Sentinels, they're gonna punish you. Maybe against other teams, you can get away. You know? But if you wanna be the best, bro, you gotta be better, bro.
Yeah, well, on attack Haven, but I don't want to cope too soon, because Zekin's heading his way into the C site.
Gobert is good here.
Can he get the kill this time? They're not even hitting, are they? Where is that Rolling Thunder? It's hitting Zekin! They're just sending him in. Like a human meat shield, doesn't even commit.
Bang is up in Link getting kills.
Yeah, bro. They are getting destroyed now. They got a good start.
Sure.
Lost some rounds because in my eyes they throw it, and then Sentinels managed to snowball the game. It would be 9-3.
What would have been sick is if he told Zekin to jump while the
And this is 2G map pick, my friends.
It up onto plat, and then you kill the player's backside.
And they're all shooting.
No, I've got it.
They're all shooting.
I've got it. No, they're not going to shoot anymore because Gobert is the GOAT of pistols.
Not him, but Askia. What is going on? Everyone is blind.
Counter,
Bang still taking the time to break the dart, and Sentinels.
My Bang is looking clean, bro. He's locking, bro. The way he's moving, the way he's playing, bro. He's inside the game. He's inside the game.
Still killing them.
Flow state, bro. Flow state.
Outrageous. They're going for more as well. LZ getting swung on. Bang.
And when he's feeling like this, bro, he's one of the most
ever told a lie.
interesting players to watch for sure.
Gobert a pistol.
One of the best controllers, bro.
Sentinels haven't killed him yet.
In this half.
In this half, even.
Gobert, you have been looking good, bro, but
I don't think they've killed him on the attacking side of Haven all year.
this one is tough, dude. 1v3 situation. Got the spike.
He's gonna have to land.
Bang is low,
He doesn't have any tripwires to get kills
but
with.
Jones still has stun and a flash.
Deal with Nere potentially droning and attacking him, and then a fault line into a recon,
Into
And a flash. And a drone.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be somewhat difficult
And Bang
to
has
win this.
two
I'm gonna be real.
smokes for the spike
30
and for
seconds
long if
left.
he finishes C.
That's all well and good, but also They're kind of low HP.
But look at the discipline from Sentinels, man, the way they are playing.
I like the way he's moving right
Not giving anything. They're gonna play together, play the numbers.
Good information. Gobert's gonna know.
Especially in pistol, man.
CT after this, you'd imagine.
When you play together in pistol, it's really hard to the other guy to get a multi kill, you know?
How does he reposition?
Almost impossible.
Back garage, this moment. Is he gonna go for the full wrap? He's not gonna get tagged by the drone.
If they get sight, put down a smoke, have someone stick. Oh, we need.
But does he find crazy times? What? Okay.
Holding around, getting watched.
Yo, if he got to the kill easily first,
those were the two little.
that was a chance.
Here's the execute for twltch though. Really their last chance, and they cannot catch a break. Narrate gets a kill through the smoke.
Oh, no, right.
Now they're with nothing but a bulldog, shutting them down, and in the smoke again.
Hello?
Bang is here, stunned by his own teammate. Doesn't matter. He's trying to find a kill.
Okay, Silence, that's good, man.
Gets it back, and it's a 2v2
2v2.
out of nowhere for twltch.
Let's make it close, GG. I don't see you winning this game, not gonna lie, but
John doesn't have any util. Great kill.
Last player standing.
1v1. Stinger for
What?
Silence as he dips away. Shield
Okay,
up for
okay.
another 5 or so seconds. Zelsis swings right into him.
that was nice, bro. That was nice.
4 kills for the
Clean, clean.
But still, they lose every gun. That is
But we are still to see
but
the sense from Ascension, my
I
friends.
mean, yeah, at that point, it's just about getting round wins, and I think for Silence, that's a phenomenal.
I do think, man, when Spike join this thing, they will become much better, bro. I really believe that.
Found the spam.
Will they be
But Silence was able to
good enough to beat things like Sentinels? I don't know. But they'll be much better.
Just really
That kid
nice
is
up
different,
against the Stinger. No wall pen on that gun.
Not just individually, but the impact that he has on the thing is
The angle
insane.
placement range and the crosshair placement just like slightly to the right was perfect for how Zelsis swung that. And now
Today in VCT China, man, we saw that they added the stats on the players in the HUD, man. So where is the money right now? You could see the stats. I didn't like it, but I think you guys are gonna like it.
Free opening kill, back through the wall.
I prefer seeing the money
The second player.
and having the stats on the players' icon.
1v1 in here, though, against the shield.
He does.
Look at this guy, bro.
They're
21
infallible
kills
today.
to
Back
7
up to
dots,
full
bro.
health.
This is
I'm
impressive.
feeling an ace. I don't know if it's too soon to
You know
say that.
what
but
else is impressive?
21-7, a
What is
3-1
amazing?
KD this game.
Nina, my friends, my princess, the love of my
going to
life.
take this fight.
And you know, the other thing that is impressive, and Nevo.com, the new sponsor of Valorant Mundi, or sponsor, my friends, we got that. Check it out, the link in the descriptions, okay?
The ace slips away.
You guys gonna love it.
No ace, no fun. But with these stuns coming in, there's no way.
You can buy Valorant Riot cards with good prices, my friends, and any game you want.
Wins the mud. It's a garage here. Second is
Second?
long angles. And that feels like the nail in the coffin. They're going to be executing into the site.
Man, imagine if a player start using the
All good.
cross-side color from their things, you know, like
Not
Sentinel
too
players
bad.
on use red.
Zekken's still moving. And Zekken's
2
just
kills.
mowing them down.
Spraying through. the
Ace,
teammate.
ace,
Now
ace,
going
ace,
over.
ace, ace, ace.
He might not
Go get
get
it. Hi, Pink. Why you do that, bro? It's not Mr. 4K, you know? You could get that. GG, well played, my friends. Leave a like and subscribe. We go to map number 2 now, picked by Sentinels.
Still dominant.
that was...
GG, focus on this stuff. That is the most important, man. The fundamentals, the basics, please.
Most dominant Sentinel wins.
And once again, check it out, the link in the
If
description.
not the most. It looks like they never gave 2G a chance.
Here we go, my friends. Map number 2.